a self-care video. It is raining, pouring. Sorry if you hear my washing machine in the background, but it is raining and pouring so bad outside. I'm gonna take y'all over to where you can see, like, my pool is about to overflow because it's been raining for like 7 days straight. So I'm going to take care of myself today because, as you can see, I've been really stressed. We're trying to get some business stuff together. My forehead is breaking out. My face is breaking out. I done lost the press on. So, girl, it is time for some self-care. So, I'm about to shower. This is what I use for my showers. Dr. Bronner's Peppermint. But before I shower, I'm going to prep me a yoni steam. So, I'm going to show you guys how I prep my yoni steam, okay? Okay, so what I usually do, if you got a measuring cup, you can use a measuring cup. I have no idea where all my measuring cups are. We had like 3 sets. Now they're gone. I don't know. So you just take a cup and you get you some water. Normally I don't like to use tap water, but I'm not drinking this, so it's fine. If you got a filter, please put a filter on your sink. Mine is being shipped. You know, Amazon got a lot going on right now. So I take a cup and I pour it in. I'm gonna get a second cup. I'm gonna get a second cup of water and I'm gonna pour it in. You could do 4 cups, but my yoni basin is not that big, so I only do 2 cups. So you're gonna take a teaspoon and put in your ingredients. So I usually do oregano. In. So I do a teaspoon of oregano. It's our spice cabinet, honey. I got some rosemary. If you get a little bit more than a teaspoon in there, it's fine. The more herbs, the better. And just throw that in there. Make sure you close your herbs back up tight because you want them to be as preserved as possible. And I have some marshmallow root. So marshmallow root comes in a powder, but I actually have the herbs. So I'm gonna give me a teaspoon, throw that in there. Gonna get me some blue flour, what is it? Blue corn flour. I wanted to say cauliflower, but I was like, well, I'm not putting no cauliflower in here. So you get you some blue corn flour. And then just a teaspoon. That's all you need. You can do as much as your herbs as you want, but I try to make my herbs last a long time. I've had this bag of herbs for like years, and if you keep them sealed and keep them safe, you're good. And I'm gonna use some Unessa. Another name for Unessa is like dead man's beard. You can't really measure this because, I mean, you have to pull it. So I just pull like a little bit. I just pull like what I feel like would fit in the teaspoon. And I throw that in there. And that's really good for like mucus buildup and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna take my lavender. Lavender is good for smells. So it's just to make you smell nice and fresh. So I'm gonna take my lavender. I'm gonna dump it in, you know? I think that's it. So I'm gonna put this in. These are all my bag of herbs, my bag of goodies that I keep in. So what you wanna do is you want to turn this on so it'll boil, okay? And then you can zoom in here. Zoom in and see. This is what my herbs look like in the pot. So you wanna turn it on and you wanna close it up with a clean top, okay? And you want to boil. And while that's boiling, I'm going to hop in my shower, okay? Okay, so before I shower, I take my diffuser and turn the water on. I'm going to pour this out, not away from my cord, because you don't want to get your cord wet. And then I'm going to pour some water in. And that's enough for me. You really don't need a lot. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to fill it all the way up. And I'm going to take my essential oils. This is my array of essential oils. I'm really trying to relax because my anxiety has been on 10,000, you guys. Like, I've been having itch attacks and everything. So I just take, you know, 1, 2. So you just need about 10 drops. You don't need a lot. I know some of y'all probably, if y'all do use essential oils, y'all be out there ODing. You don't need a lot, okay? So I usually like to take my ellipsis and my lemongrass. Hold on. There we go. You couldn't get it open. So I usually like to take my ellipsis and my lemongrass and mix it together. I just tap the bottom. You just need 10 drops. That's how you keep the most of your oil, you guys. You just do a little bit at a time. So I just mix the ellipsis and the lemongrass. So you can see the oil kind of separating in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's separated in there. And then I put my diffuser back on the dresser. Let me make sure it's even. And then I put my top back on. So once I put my top back on, you can change the light on mine. This is on Amazon. I'll drop the link. You can change the light on yours to whatever mood you want it to be in. With me, I'm gonna leave it on red because I really want to focus on my root chakra while I'm meditating today, because I feel like that's what's off. That's why I'm really anxious and nervous and having anxiety and all these itching attacks. So I usually put mine on 6 hours because why not? And then you see it's diffusing. So that's what I put on before I get in my shower. I'm taking my shower. I showed you this earlier. I use my Dr. Bronner's Peppermint. It's really good for me because I have a problem with like itching. I don't know. I think my skin is just like, some people have skin where fungus grows on it, which makes us, you know, itch a lot. And, you know, my skin's really, really sensitive. So this really helps out with a lot of it because it has peppermint in it, and peppermint is a hot oil. And because I've been itching a lot and having a lot of anxiety and itch attacks and things like that, I'm going to give me a scrub today. So this is my scrub, and this is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to jump in the shower and come back. Okay? All right. Okay, so once I'm out the shower, yeah, I feel so relaxed. Like, that Dr. Bronner's calmed my skin down so much. It's crazy. So, excuse me if you hear my dog barking. They're popping firecrackers and stuff outside. He doesn't like that. So, I'm going to wash my face with Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Cleanse Gel. This just keeps my face nice and hydrated since I have a problem with dry skin, which is why I itch. And I'm going to put some vitamin C cleanser on my face as well. It has aloe vera, avocado oil, cucumber, and vitamin C and B in it. I need to get me something with some vitamin A. I usually do have some, but I ran out. So make sure you get you something with some vitamin A and some SPF in it. That will really help your skin. So I'm going to wash my face with this real quick, and then I'm going to come back. Okay, so after I've cleansed my face, I am going to apply this Pearl Brightening Mask to my face. This is just to kind of help some splotches that I'm having on my face because I've been having such bad breakouts. So this is to help it, and I'm going to come back showing my face with this on it, okay? So I am back, guys. This is what the mask looks like. Kind of makes me look like a KKK person. Not really a fan, but hey, it's just a mask. Relax, girl. But yeah. I'm gonna let this sit on my face for the duration of my yoni steam, just so it could really get the effects and really get down in there. So before I get ready for my yoni steam, I have to clean my toilet. I don't clean my toilet with chemicals when I'm about to yoni steam, because you don't want those chemicals to come up in you. So I usually just use vinegar and lemon to clean my toilet, okay, so that way I could get in. So before I actually come and pour my yoni steam, I do have a bowl. I'm going to show that to y'all in just a second. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to light my Palo Santo wood, get some positive energy going on up in here. I'm also going to attempt to calm my dog down. And then I'm going to light some candles to get ready for my spiritual bath once my yoni steam is over. Okay? Okay, you guys, so I've lit my candles, just trying to make it a really calm space. Just give me somewhere to relax. I've rolled me some of my smoke blend from Moon. I'll leave a link down to that below. No, it's not weed in it, you guys. It's just passion flower, lemon balm, danima, and I think something else that I forgot. But I've wrote me 3 and filled my peace pipe. I'm gonna go and get the stuff for my yoni steam so I can sit down, okay? Okay, so this is my yoni bowl. As you can see, it's kind of flat and it's just gonna sit right in the toilet. It's kind of thin too. You don't need nothing big and bulgy. You just need something thin that will go in your toilet seat with no problems, okay? So I have that cleansed and washed there, and I've opened up my yoni steam. Doesn't that look, y'all? This smells so good. It looks beautiful. I mean, it looks awesome. Now I want to stir this. I would recommend stirring this with a wooden spoon though. I don't have one because honestly wooden spoons don't really last long in a household, because if you wash them, you leave them in the dishwasher, they get moldy. But I'm just gonna stir this really quickly because I don't want none of the chemicals from the plastic to, you know, contaminate it. But I'm gonna stir it real quickly, and oh my god, y'all, this smells so good. They have cooked and blended together so nicely. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my bowl in the bathroom first, and then I'm gonna come back showing y'all how I pour it into the bowl. Okay, so I'm back in my bathroom. Now remember, you need to clean your toilet first before you do this. I wouldn't recommend using chemicals. Just use lemon juice and vinegar, okay? So I'm going to pop both of my toilet seats up. I'm gonna sit the bowl right here. Now this bowl is so thin, y'all. Like as soon as I close the toilet seat down on top of this and sit down, it's gonna feel like nothing's there. And that's how thin you want your bowl to be, okay? I think you can order some of these like imitation bowls off of Amazon, and I'll drop a link below. So next I'm going to pour my yoni steam into this bowl, okay? Okay, so I'm going to pour this in, and this is why I don't do a lot of water, because I want my herbs to get in. See what I'm saying? All my herbs fell in there, every last bit, okay? So I want my herbs to be in there, and I'm going to close this. Now, I don't know if you guys can see, probably not, but there's a bunch of steam, there we go, coming off of this thing. That's how you want it to be. Now, I'm going to say this because I feel I need to. Do not sit on this if it's burning, okay? Wait for it to cool down some. Do not sit on this if it's too hot. Wait for it to cool down some, okay? Because you don't want to burn your vagina, all right? So while we're waiting on this to cool down a little bit, I'm going to fix me some tea. Okay, so these are our tea of choices. So I have Stress Relief by Yogi, one of my favorite tea brands. So I have Stress Relief. My all-time favorite tea ever, Vanilla Spice Perfect Energy and Detox. So I'm always detoxing. Always, always, always. Because, y'all, they be putting all type of crazy stuff in your food now. And unless you grow it yourself, you really don't know what's in it, okay? So this is my Keurig. It's getting ready to warm up my water. And I'm going to make me some tea. Okay, so it's ready. I'm gonna open up my tea. I always open up my teas and read these little sayings because they're always good. It's just like a Bible verse, you guys. So my Perfect Energy tea says, when you become part of the universe becomes part of you. So that's definitely in relation to what I'm going through right now. I'm doing a lot of business ventures, going out on my own, really putting my faith in God, and it's basically saying like, hey, you with God, He with you, you know, type feel. So that's what I got from that. Y'all comment and tell me what y'all got from it. So from my stress relief tea, it says everlasting impact with compassion and kindness is called love. And I feel like that's perfect for me too, because I'm working back to getting to loving people how I used to love them when I was a child. And when you're an adult, you kind of lose that, and it's hard for you to love people because you've been hurt so much. But I'm definitely trying to get back to that childhood like love. And this one, my detox says, live light, travel light, spread light, be light. I think that should be our motto for the rest of the year, huh? Live light, travel light, spread light, and be light. So I put all three of these in here. And we're going to lift, close, continue. And it's going to brew our tea for us. Okay, so the steam is kind of calmed down. It's safe for me to sit down. So I'm going to sit down for about 30 minutes or as long as I would like. You just never want to yoni steam less than 20 minutes. And I have a red towel to cover my legs so the steam can really take effect and really help my yoni. I chose red because red is the color of love, and again we're focusing on my root chakra. I chose the yellow cup for my tea because I want to also focus on what makes me happy. So I'm going to grab my journal and my pen, and I'm gonna do I'm just gonna write whatever comes to my mind while I'm listening to my music. But before I yoni steam, I'm gonna calm my whole house and my whole aura with my singing bowl. Okay, you guys, so I'm back. I'm out of my yoni steam. I'm zen. My skin is looking as good as it's going to look at the moment. I think I got bit by something right here because, girl or guy, whoever's watching this, something is going on right there. Hopefully it heals soon. But my skin feels wonderful. So I'm going to put together the ingredients for my milk bath now. My orange slices and my lemons. You can do them as thin as you want, but I like mine's kind of a bit bigger so I can see them in the water and they're easier for me to clean. So next I'm going to take some almond milk. I'm going to take about 2 cups of almond milk, 1/3 of oatmeal, and 1/2 cup of some pink Himalayan oil and a dab of honey. I'm gonna stir it together in this bowl. So I put them all in a bowl and now I'm gonna stir them together till it's nice and flowy. I put some honey on top too, but I'm going to stir this all together till it's nice and smooth and I don't feel the salt in it anymore. I'm gonna take my flowers and I'm gonna place them around my tub and in the water so they can start flourishing and give me my bath water life. Okay, so next I'm going to take my lemons and my oranges. I'm moving this candle out of the way. I'm gonna take my lemons and my oranges and I'm gonna throw them in the water because it's almost full. So, and I decorated my tub with, you know, my flowers. Throw these in here. There we go. So now I'm gonna pour my milk bath in. So while the water's running, let it get out of there. And I'm just gonna continue to let the water run and my milk bath take over. Also, while the water's about to come to an end, I'm gonna pour in my sweet orange oil. Since it's citrusy and I have citrus in it already, I'm just gonna dab some of it out into the water. So this is what I would come out smelling like. Okay, so y'all, I have finished my spiritual bath. As you can see, like, I'm kind of on a natural body high. And I know I look really greased up. My phone died, so I couldn't really do a lot in the bath, which you don't really want your phone in there with you. I just brought it in there to show you my self-care day. But my phone died, which was divine timing because I really just needed some time to refocus myself and be quiet and just think and relax and let go. So once I got out the shower, the only thing about spiritual baths is you do have to clean them out. Your tub just not gonna clean itself, honey. Like, so make sure you get the biggest pieces of the flowers and fruits and things like that out so you don't clog up your drain. You don't want to give yourself plumbing problems. I have a little strainer. It's kind of like a little mini pool strainer, and I just go in and get everything out and throw it away. It makes the process so much easier. When I get out, I lotion myself up in African shea butter, but I mix in tea tree oil. I mix in tea tree oil with mine because, again, I have a lot of sensitive skin issues, and that really helps like fight off fungus that will keep my skin from getting dry and keep me from getting itchy. So I keeps that in I cut my African shea butter with that. And then I go in with my At Last Love Oil on my skin. I got this from Maladoce. She blessed this oil for me. She's so sweet. And I'll drop her Instagram below. And I just take a little bit and I just wipe it behind my ears, on my wrist, and in between my thighs. And y'all, I feel awesome. Like in my bath, I meditated, I prayed, and it was just lovely. And I had me a glass of wine, and I smoked my smoke blend from Musa Moon, and I just released, and I let everything negative that I felt was holding me back. As you can see, I'm ready for bed now. I got my silk robe on, honey, and I got my eye cover, my blindfold ready to go on. What she say? Nap everlasting or something like that. I don't even know what to say, but y'all, I'm so ready for bed. That's where I'm about to head. I know, like, you probably like, girl, you are greased up, honey. That African shea butter got me feeling like butter, okay? If you have really oily skin, I wouldn't recommend doing this, like doing your face, because that would definitely give you more oily skin problems. But my skin is typically dry. That's why I really had to do me a self-care day and get my anxiety down, because your girl was having an itch attack, Benadryls wasn't working, anxiety attack, stress overload. I just had to let go. I'm glad I could share my self-care regimen with you guys. I love you. Love, peace, and chicken grease. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.